Hey everybody, it's the Family Relations Podcast, episode 4.
What was that?
What's up, everybody?
No.
Welcome to the podcast.
What? That was not in the mic checks, let me tell you that.
How's everybody's week going?
Hope you guys are doing fine out in Radio Land.
Yeah.
You good? See what happens when you don't talk normal?
Oh God.
You good?
Yeah, that voice really messed me up.
I'll take it over. Welcome back. Episode 4.
Yeah,
We're here.
we're here. Among other things,
What? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
How much time do we spend getting our head on straight? And you're out of your mind right now.
Yeah, this was a shaky start.
Very shaky. I don't know what that voice
Shaky
was.
start on the podcast today.
Right on cue. Oh, man. Alrighty. You good?
I'm good.
Drink some water.
Okay,
All right?
All right.
All right, we're good.
let's go.
So how you been?
I'm doing good, man. minus the last 45 seconds.
Yeah, whatever that is.
So Anthony,
Mm-hmm.
we're on the podcast talking right now,
We are.
and there's an elephant in the room. Not literally. Why are you looking?
I'm not sure what you mean.
There's an elephant in the room.
Oh, I know where you're going with
You
this.
showed up to my house today.
I know where you're going with this.
To do this podcast, and I noticed something remarkably different about you.
Mm-hmm.
Something, it was quite shocking actually when I saw it. So for the past however many years, you've had facial hair,
Mm-hmm.
right? How many years?
My whole life, pretty much.
I mean, when did you start like growing?
When did I sprout a beard?
No. Like when did you start working on one?
What, my current beard that is now?
Yeah, but yeah,
That was about last October.
last October.
Mm-hmm.
So you've had a beard since last October up until today.
No, it was Sunday.
You've had a beard since last October until
Sunday.
last Sunday.
I think it was about 7 months. I wanted to go 12.
Wow.
It got to the point where I just couldn't.
I can't even look at you right now.
Yeah, you can see.
I feel like
I have a face under there, which is surprising.
Yeah, dude. It's weird seeing your jaw, you know?
Yeah, so look at this.
Yeah, it's nice.
I could hit it.
Of course you
Couldn't do that before.
I mean you could. It would just be more cushiony.
A lot
It
of
wouldn't be that much of a slap.
Right.
Like let's hear that slap.
There.
Ooh.
That was right on the
Give
jaw.
me another one.
Yep, let's go other side because that kind of hurt.
Ow. You got a glass chin there, buddy.
Glass chin
Yeah.
would not be a good boxer.
Yeah, you'd be a terrible boxer. You almost knocked yourself out with a little slap.
There's 2 of them. Okay.
But yeah, it's gone. I can't. It's like it's hard for me to wrap my brain around your face. You know, it's just I'm not used to it. It's weird.
I just, there's a lot of pressure from the outside.
Well, I think that's something we got to get into.
We can dive into it, but there's just a lot of pressure. I enjoy facial hair. I enjoy beards. I enjoy growing a nice fat beard. I like that.
Nice fatty.
Nice fatty.
Uh-huh.
But this was probably the longest I've ever gone without even trimming it. All I did was kind of line up the top. And literally, I wanted to go, like I said, a year, just to say I've grew out my beard for a year.
Right.
But the cheeks were getting wild. And everything was getting wild, but I was okay. I was going to persevere through it. But there was just a lot of outside noise saying, when are you going to shave? You should shave that. Oh my gosh, you should shave that. It looks bad over here. It looks bad over there. And then I was just like, you know what? Today's the day. Because I was just going to go get a little trim on like my sideburns. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Take down the beard. Do it.
Now, were you just kind of? Let me ask you this: were you kind of tired of the constant remarks, or was it something that you kind of looked in the mirror and you're like, you know what, this is kind of all over the place. I need to take care of this.
Well, it's a little bit of both, because every time I look in the mirror, I'd be like, God, this looks bad over here, but nothing a good comb can't fix. And I can comb it. And like I said, I've grown my hair out on my head for 2 years at one point. And there is a middle stage. Same with the beard. There is a terrible middle stage. So I was like, I'm going to get through this. I know that once I get closer, like to the 9-10 month mark, it's going to look good. But I was like, you know what? And then just the pressure of everyone just I don't know.
Of
just-
everyone or specific people?
There's a lot of people involved.
Some
in
haters,
this.
huh?
A lot of haters of the beard.
Yeah.
And so, ultimately I just had to wanted to just to quiet the noise. And I did. But now I get remarks like what you just gave me. I'm baffled. Never seen your face before.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, oh, now I get new remarks.
It's uncomfortable looking at you.
I'm sorry.
It's hard. It's
I'll
hard.
hide behind this pop filter.
Yeah, you should have wore a ski mask today.
Like Kodak Black.
Yeah. Yep. Like when he did that radio interview.
What a weirdo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once we're on camera, can we just do an episode just in ski?
And just don't acknowledge them. I'm down for that.
We could do like themes.
What's that one themed?
That's just themed. I don't know.
Ski mask Saturdays.
Hitting the slopes.
Hitting the slopes.
But yeah, it was a tough decision. But I kind of knew I had my appointment scheduled for a week for just the sideburns. But I knew the second I scheduled it that I was getting rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I do kind of miss it already because
Yeah.
I'll like go to grab at my chin.
You're
Nothing.
just grabbing the skin.
I used to twist my hair out on
Yeah.
my cheek and it'd like come out to like here. Not there anymore. I got nothing. But so I'll like pinch myself randomly because I think I still have hair on my face.
Who was your beard inspiration? Like, who inspired you to grow out a beard? Was it Harding?
No.
He's got a nice one, right?
Nice beard.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nice beards out there, but like the thing with me, I'll look at a bunch of nice beards, but I'm just like, my beard doesn't grow like that. No matter what I do, my beard will never grow like that. So like, although I respect the beard, not an inspiration to me. A beard inspiration to me, this is tough. Kind of like a Callum Van Moger, whatever.
What did you just say?
Callum. It's like this.
That's a person's name?
He's this Australian bodybuilder dude. And I don't even know how to say it. It's like Van Moger, whatever. Probably butchering that terribly.
Yeah.
But he has this nice beard, which is what the weirdest part is. I was called him because he's growing out his hair and he had a beard, and so was I. So like, these people have called me Callum as a joke. I shaved my beard Sunday. Callum posted a picture yesterday, shaved his beard.
Wow.
And I was just like, brother,
Yeah.
he's my brother.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck
You
is
guys
this?
are connected somehow.
We're connected.
Yeah.
But his beard was so nice. And it literally, it grew the way mine grows. Like, it was just like.
Same
out.
consistency?
Yeah, everything. Like, you can tell where his bad spots were. And I was like, respect. I know what you're feeling. And everything was just like spot on. I was like, I can relate to this beard.
I feel like to have a nice beard like Harding, for example, I feel like when you go get your hair cut, you need to let them do your beard too, like every week or every 2 weeks or something.
The thing is, you can't go you need to get your beard touched up almost I would say every other week at the worst case scenario.
Uh-huh.
But you have to go to somebody who does beards.
Yeah, like a legit barber.
Yeah, don't just have your hairstyle.
Kathy at Great Clips touch your beard
don't have
up.
Kathy touch your beard.
Yeah.
Or, funny story, don't let your brother touch your hair.
Like the hair on your head?
My brother made me bald one time. I'm not
Was that
kidding.
because he messed up?
Yeah.
So he's just like,
Shaved me bald. It was freshman year of high school. Shaved me bald. You think I'm kidding?
Do you have pictures?
I do not have pictures.
I wonder why.
I could confirm the story, though. And then there was another time where he tried to line me up here
Yeah.
on my forehead, cut this like into here. And I looked like an idiot because it looked like my whole hairline was shifted this way. And I looked so stupid.
Wait, was that before or after he shaved you bald?
This was as he was trying.
Oh, this was in the same shot.
Yes.
Okay.
So like he did that, and I was like, this is shifted. Do you not see this? And then he's like, I'll just give you a buzz cut. As he's buzzing, clipper goes, and he's like, oh, the clipper broke. He's like, yeah, don't worry, I'll just take this to your head. A little electric.
That's a zero.
But yeah, it's a zero. So he took a zero to my head, and it was in baseball season. I can't even put on my hat because it feels like Velcro. It's just like.
Do you have a bad bald head? Is it lumpy?
I just have a big head in general.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of bald.
Well, the thing, it tends to look better, though, when you're bald and you have a bigger head. You know,
Yeah, I should have went razor though.
if you have a tiny head and you're bald, you look like a little pinhead.
I should have committed to the bald.
Yeah.
We could have a bald podcast where we shave our heads.
Oh God,
No?
I have a terrible bald head
How do you know?
because there's this spot on the back of my head, like right here. So I'm touching like the back left side of my head, where it's just a divot, a big.
Okay,
divot.
you wear a little hat back there.
Like a yarmulke.
No, like they make the little hats.
That's
tiny
cultural
hats.
appropriation.
No, tiny hats. They make like little like top hats. You can just cover the little indent.
You want me to walk around with a little top hat on?
Yeah, like off the, especially your little dent head is off to the left. You can literally have a little sideways top hat and look artsy. That's art these days.
I want to slap you so bad right now. Telling me to wear a little bowler's hat.
No, like an Abraham Lincoln. Why?
Did I say slap? I meant to say punch.
I already gave myself 2 slaps, so we're good.
I think you need 3 more.
Remember when you tried to grow out a beard?
Try? You mean succeeded?
You didn't succeed. You had it going for a couple months.
Yeah. When I was in college, there was a span of time where I just let my facial hair grow out as long as I could get it.
Can we grow mustaches together?
What's with you? Always want to grow mustaches? That's like your thing.
Well, I just don't want to be alone looking like a weirdo.
Okay, so you want somebody to join in
Yeah.
and look weird with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what kind of mustaches are we talking? Because mustaches can get pretty dicey pretty quickly.
Just some good, thick,
like a cop mustache?
No, not like a no. Like more like a fireman stash.
What's the difference?
It's a little different.
Can you explain?
Like a fireman stash, like it doesn't really, because when I used to grow my stash, I'd go like halfway down the side of my mouth because I wanted to twist. Yet sometimes if you don't have a twistable mustache, don't try to do it.
Right.
My mustache does not twist.
Yeah.
Does not twist. I can put a bunch of wax in there, does not twist. So I should probably cut it off a little shorter. So like one of this,
So it's cut off like basically
right before the lip,
right where your mouth opens.
Yeah, like right. Yeah, and it does not go down at all. It's just straight.
Yeah,
It goes to like here.
That's like a Reno 911 stash.
Oh, then we wear aviators every time on the podcast.
I thought you said we weren't gonna do cop mustaches.
Well, I thought I was describing a fireman stash, but if that's a cop stash, we got to commit.
Oh my God.
I can just grow soul patches.
Why? Why would we do that to ourselves?
I've debated dyeing my hair blonde.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You should try it. I think you could pull it off.
I wanted to frost my tips.
Don't do that.
No, I think I can bring it back.
No.
I think I can bring it back.
No, you can't.
I think so.
If you frost your tips, I'm ending this podcast.
Well, I just wear a hat. I have a hat on right now. How do you know my tips aren't frosted?
I would be able to see it through, like I'm seeing your hair right now.
No, because this is the bottom.
I would see those yellow tips.
This is the bottom. The tips are like in here.
I swear to God, if you
I got
frost
frosted
your
tips right now.
No, you don't.
I do.
Where?
I don't. One time I dyed a blonde streak to the back here. Oh, no, it was over here.
That's pretty cool.
No, I think it was over here. Because then when I combed it over, you wouldn't see any blonde.
Right.
But then
I think I remember that. That's when you were bodybuilding, right?
Yeah. And then when I had kind of the crazy hair, morning hair going on, you just saw a patch of blonde in there. And it was like, wow. And then I inspired Odell Beckham Jr. to go dye his hair blonde. So you can thank me for that.
I think you could pull off a full blonde.
I think so.
You can do a full blonde.
But the brown beard is what would throw me off.
That would look cool.
I look like Adam Levine.
That's what, or what's his name? Zac Efron.
Oh, I love me some Zac Efron.
He's your idol right now?
I love Zac Efron.
See, you got somebody to emulate.
And I love him so much to the point where my girlfriend's concerned.
Relax.
Okay.
People are going to hear this.
I know, but I just,
I mean, it's 2019, like, by all means, but...
No, I don't love him
don't
like that.
say what you don't want people to
know
about.
I love him as an actor.
Oh.
Even though he gets ripped on a lot, I think he's just underrated.
Is it just his acting that you like?
He's shredded, man. He's shredded. What, do you like The Rock for his acting? No, you like him because he's a big dude.
I don't like The Rock at all, to be honest with you. I'm sick of The Rock.
Yeah, but think like before he was like as big as he is now. Showbiz-wise, not like big.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been he was like a big guy, but now he's like, he's superhuman.
Yeah, but it's just like, just think about like early, like even, this is kind of almost recent, but like when he first was in the first Fast and Furious he was in,
Yeah.
before it even got wild to the point where now he has his own movie.
That was the 5th one, right? Fast
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
The one where they're in Brazil.
Like, yeah. And like he's literally oiled up every time you see him.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
I wish I could see the behind the scenes. I just got that. I wish we could see the behind the scenes. It's like Dwayne, get over here. Let's oil you up, Dwayne.
That's probably there was probably just a guy with a gun, like an oil gun. Like he's, like
Probably
how
Pam. Just sprayed Pam on.
they probably had a gun, like how they have a gun where they spray the weeds. They had that with oil, where they would just oil them down.
It's like here, stand still, hands out.
Yeah, he
is
was
greased
glistening.
Every time you saw him in that movie, even when he's indoors, he's
Yeah.
not sweating.
No.
I know he's not sweating.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, you could tell when they're having like dinner at the house. I think it was Ludacris dropped like an baby oil joke, and Tyrese loses it, and you can tell it was improv because Tyrese it was like a legitimate laugh.
Yeah.
And it was so funny
Yeah.
because he just comes to the barbecue just glistening.
It's like leave the oil at home, dude. You don't have to impress anybody here.
No.
We're all friends. We got it.
Like you're big without the oil.
Yeah.
What do you need that for?
Yeah. It does make you look bigger, though.
It makes you look ripped out of your mind.
Sure, I'd be interested to see what I look like oiled up. I think I'm gonna try it.
I'm gonna say I wouldn't be interested to see that
You've done it before, though, right?
Yeah.
You've gotten oiled up.
twice.
Okay, twice. What's your thoughts? How did you like it?
Awkward. It's very awkward.
Did you feel too sexy for yourself?
No, this I felt too sexy for my cat.
For your cat?
It's an interview. I'll describe it. I'll explain it after. But
Okay.
when I was doing bodybuilding, you had to be oiled up. You had to
Yeah.
be tanned and oiled,
Mhm.
which sucked.
Yeah.
And first of all, I'm a pale dude in general.
Yeah.
7 coats of spray tan.
Wow.
7. And then I was just like, oh, we still need to touch it up. And you get like this little handheld spray thing where you can touch up the spots that doesn't hold.
Right.
And I had a lot of those because I was white as a ghost.
Very Caucasian.
Yes, very. And so the oil process was just awkward. The first time I got it sprayed on and I kind of rubbed it in, but obviously there's spots where you can't do the rubbing and it's weird and awkward. And then my second show, this is the weird part. I had a friend that competed with me in my first show, and then in my second show, I asked him if he can come to take care of like the oil and like all that kind of stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll come." And so we go backstage, we go to the bathroom. There are dudes everywhere being oiled up. I was so uncomfortable, and literally he's like, "All right, you got the oil?" I was like, "Yeah, here you go." And I'm just standing there like a dunce as he just oils me up, and I was like, "This is you hit rock bottom."
I never thought I'd be at this point in my life.
Yeah, I was just like kind of contemplating what I was doing.
Yeah. And that's when you quit bodybuilding.
No, yeah, that was my last show. Yeah.
Was it specifically the oil thing
No,
that
no.
turned you off from it?
There was so much more.
Really?
Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of. My sister told me something one time that kind of to go take a serious note here. My sister told me something one time that just kind of like it just hit home, and it was just like if you're because I always thought my dreams were to be this famous bodybuilder, be this, be that, and she said that if your dreams conflict with your morals, those aren't your dreams.
Right.
Because your true dreams your dreams should be alongside your morals. It should never conflict. But morally, when they were conflicting, that's when something was wrong.
Right.
And obviously, there's a dark side to bodybuilding.
Yeah.
So I was just, which morally, I did not want to do. So I was just like, this is, you know what? I'm taking a different route.
Right.
So instead of going down this road, I went down that road.
Why'd you say it like that?
That road. I was trying to use a little accent there. But yeah, that's all I got.
Wow. So there was a little growing up on your part.
Yeah.
When you kind of when your sister told you that, and you were like, "Yep, she's absolutely right." Like, I have a set of morals that, yeah, because you've been ever since I've known you, you've been a pretty what's the word? A principled guy. You know, you have your principles, you have the rules you make for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever heard you say a swear word.
I have never sworn.
That's what I'm saying. So you're a very disciplined guy in that respect. You know, you
Gotta
have
be.
principles, you have morals. Not a lot of people can say that.
No.
You know.
I was one of those weirdos that didn't drink till I was 21.
Oh, do you think you're weird because of that?
I think I don't fall into majority.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right, but do you see yourself as being weird for being that way?
Well, because every time somebody I'll tell somebody that, they're just like, what?
Yeah.
I'm just like, why are you looking at me like that? I followed the law. Like, what? I should be looking at you. Oh, you drank before 21. Whoa.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I followed the law. You should be like, oh, nice job, dude. Cool.
Right.
Not like, whoa.
Like what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah. They look at me like I got two, I don't even know.
Hurry,
I was gonna
improv, quick.
I was going to say 2 left feet, but that's completely different.
Yeah. Not as visible.
No.
2 heads?
2 heads. We can say
Two
that.
noses?
Yeah, especially my noses.
Oh.
I basically got 2 noses right now.
Yeah,
We touched on this.
we got screwed in the genetic lottery
Yeah.
in that respect.
My nose literally has its own area code.
Mine too. Mine has its own continent. Shaped like Africa.
Mine came off of Pangea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Broke off.
When it broke off, it was molded onto me.
You have the Australia of noses.
This is New Zealand. This
Yeah.
is New Zealand. You know, there's speaking of Australia, completely. I know we're all over the rails on this podcast, this episode.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's like conspiracy theories that Australia doesn't exist.
I'm not surprised, to say the least.
I got caught in a foxhole the other day.
Were you on YouTube?
YouTube / and then it went when YouTube videos lead to Googling,
Yeah.
you know it's a good foxhole.
Yeah.
Because whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, just finishing up puberty here. 25. Still got a few months left.
Okay, you're close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue.
Continue. But yeah, I was just like Googling, I was YouTubing. It's just, you know, like the flat earthers
Yeah.
are just stupid.
That's immediately what I thought of.
Stupid. This whole Australia thing, it's like interesting, but it's just like the whole flat earth thing. You listen to people talk about it, you're just like, oh, that's interesting, but you're stupid.
Right.
The Australia one is like that too. It's like, oh, that's interesting.
What are some of
you're stupid.
What are some of the points that they make, or the justification
It's
for
like
it?
they literally make it seem like they like tricked people into like how they brought them there, that they didn't really bring them there. I don't know. It's just so stupid because it's clearly on satellite photos.
So what's the argument for when people get on an airplane and they fly however many hours to get there?
They claim it's somewhere else. There's this whole. It's just wild. Some of the, I just couldn't read it and take it serious.
I mean, what's the downside of Australia? Like, what's the conspiracy? I don't understand. Why would people lie about Australia? What's the reason?
Something with like slaves and stuff.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, isn't the history of Australia? That was like a prison for a bunch of
Basically, yeah.
British people.
So they say that they didn't really boat the slaves in there or something like that.
Where else would they put them? There's kangaroos. There's
They
snakes.
claim that they killed them. They didn't bring them there. They killed them.
My brain is
Again, not what I believe,
Right.
but this is what those yahoos believe.
How much free time do people have to make stuff up like this?
I don't know.
I got stuff to do. I don't have time to think about fake things.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you a conspiracy theory guy?
Not really. Like I'll like if somebody brings an idea to me like you did. I mean, I'll kind of think about it and mess around with it in my head. But like stuff like that is just so blatantly stupid.
Is there any conspiracies that you kind of think about? You're just like, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe some government stuff. You know.
Go on.
Not like the Illuminati or anything
Go
like
on.
that. Like I don't know. Like
Okay. Do you believe? What's your thoughts on the JFK thing?
Like who shot him?
Do you think it was one dude who literally just crazy good shot killed him?
I don't know. It's kind of weird the way that like it was just a perfect shot, perfect everything. The bullet was bouncing all over the place. The circumstances were so weird, you know. The guy had pinpoint accuracy, hit him right in the head.
Yeah.
It's strange. It's very strange.
I think there was, I do think he died. Like there was I don't think the conspiracy is in him dying, but I think
you see his head explode.
right. I just think there was
video.
multiple shooters.
Why do you think that?
Because I just think that the shot was so perfect
Mm-hmm.
that there had to be multiple.
Multiple. Okay.
Yeah, that's just kind of. I just kind of think that.
Well,
Do you know how like hard it has to be, like that dude just to nail him moving perfectly in the head on a windy day?
so you think there was at least 2 guys just taking shots,
At least.
and one of them eventually hit him?
Well, I don't think. I more so believe the process that a bunch of people took a shot at once, opposed to like let's just keep shooting till we hit. Because if that was the case, they would have ducked after they missed,
Right.
unless they hit him on the first shot.
Yeah.
Which again would be wild. But I think it was like, all right, we're shooting at this time on this, whatever. That's what I just think. I just think it's too perfect of a shot to be just one dude from that. Do you see the window where he shot him from?
What was it, the conservatory or
Yeah,
whatever it was?
like that.
The book
that-
conservatory.
It just makes it even more wild.
Yeah.
Like, oh my, just the shot was just too perfect.
It was very far away, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or was it close? I don't know.
No, it's pretty far. It's
Speak-
pretty far.
Speaking of JFK, there was a game when I was younger I had on my computer where
Oh no, I know where this is going.
it was called I don't even know if I should say the name.
No.
But the game is basically recreating his assassination, and you're the shooter, and you know it plays out like the actual thing. Like you see the motorcade coming around the corner, and you're in the perspective of Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh my God.
And you have to shoot, and the object of the game is to recreate the assassination as close to it as possible. So you need to shoot him at the right time, in the right place, at the right spot. And,
Oh my
And the
God.
closer you get to the actual dimensions of the assassination, the better your score is.
Oh my God. That's wild.
Yeah,
Terrible.
A lot of people said that game was made in bad taste.
Very bad taste.
I think so. Or you could look at it kind of scientifically, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah. So those are the types of games I played when I was
Yikes.
younger. But yeah, it's interesting for sure because, yeah, it's like the likelihood of just that guy having, just being a sharpshooter. Who was Lee Harvey Oswald? Really, I think he was in the military.
Even you can take the best military sniper. That's a tough shot.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying the best military sniper would miss. I'm not saying that.
Right.
He'd probably hit, but it's a tough shot. And in those times, obviously they didn't have the technology that a sniper now would have.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just a wild shot.
Wasn't it just like a bolt action?
It's just a bolt-action rifle.
I mean, you could still shoot somebody in the head, I guess, with a bolt action rifle.
Yeah, but it's just, what if he missed?
Um,
What if there's one shooter and what if he missed?
Guess you take another shot.
Yeah, but meanwhile, the cars keep going and he's sitting there like, choop, 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 choop. By then he's already down the street. He's gone.
Quite a gun expert.
I played a lot of Call of Duty.
You knew exactly how to work that imaginary gun.
Yeah, it's a little.
Nice. What was that? What did you just do?
I cocked back to Springfield. I was pretending like he had a Springfield sniper.
Oh.
That's what I picture when I picture that assassination.
Yeah. What was it? 1963?
Yeah.
Probably Springfield, right?
Yeah, that's what I picture.
Right.
Right. There's a lot of. We'll dive into it eventually. But there's a lot of
Yeah,
conspiracies I'm in on.
it's just that I don't buy into so many of them. I don't even think about the ones I like half kind of indulge in. Have you ever watched that show Ancient Aliens?
All the time. Aliens. I got the hair like that dude.
Yeah, you do. What's his name?
Damn,
Something Yapanopoulos?
I don't know, but he is in a league of his own.
He gets paid to do what he does.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I want to know who does his hair. It's
Himself.
phenomenal. No, it's phenomenal.
It looks like
they
he
have
got
to like blow dry.
electrocuted.
They're just like, hey, Papanopoulos, don't touch that outlet. Bzz.
Before he leaves his house every day, he sticks his fingers in the outlet to get his hair
See
do.
ya, honey. Bzz.
Oh, it's got some good hold today.
Oh, now you're static today. We're gonna dive into it. I got something to bring up in the next episode that I don't know. We're gonna dive into it.
Oh, a little teaser.
A little tease.
I like
A
that.
little tease. Should I kind of like throw the tease out there?
Tease it.
Have you ever?
Lay the line out.
Are you familiar at all with the whole DB Cooper thing?
Yeah, the guy that robbed an airplane.
He didn't rob an airplane, but
And he jumped
We'll-
out
we'll
and they
get
never
into it.
found him.
we'll get into it.
He didn't rob it?
No.
Is that part of the conspiracy that he didn't rob it?
No.
Am I just wrong the way that what
Well,
happened?
he didn't rob the plane. We'll get into this.
Okay.
Because this is going to dive us into a whole segment here.
All right.
Because it is a crazy story.
All right. You heard it here, folks. Next episode, we're getting into DB Cooper,
Love
who
it.
robbed an airplane but didn't.
He didn't rob an airplane. He hijacked it, but he never took over control. So is that hijacking?
Who knows? Maybe it was mind control.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Well, Anthony,
Well, Tano.
we're at 31 minutes.
Oh, we're a little over.
Yeah, we're a little over.
You guys are going to have to pay for that extra minute.
Yeah, please subscribe.
Our Venmo's open.
Guess how many subscribers we have now?
What?
13.
We're cruising.
Cruising. Doing better every week.
That's the goal. As long
Yeah.
as we can go week over week and grow,
Yeah,
that's the goal. What more can you ask?
exactly. Thanks. So, thank you guys for listening and subscribing. We appreciate it. We're always looking at those view counts, at those subscriber counts, and we appreciate the silent feedback we're getting.
But let me say something. Stop viewing it and not subscribing, all right?
Yeah.
If you're going to view,
Freelo-
dive in.
Damn freeloaders.
Yeah, no freeloading here. Subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button. Do your part.
Yeah, leave us some comments. Leave us some feedback. We're getting no feedback.
No feedback.
That means we're probably killing it, though.
I got one comment on one of the videos.
Was it spam?
I think so, because it was like the guy commented. It was like this music production channel. He's like, "This is a hot video. Keep it up."
DM me, man, for potential sponsorship opportunities, bro. All right, thanks, brother. You should have sent him a Hulk Hogan gift back. Thanks, brother.
I was just confused. I was like, "What's so hot about this video?"
Oh, it's spicy.
I guess it is.
Wow.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.